Y'all, Teresa shared this email with me that was sent in by Laura Glasgow. And it's so cute. Laura took extra steps to make sure we got this letter from her, didn't she, Teresa?
She did.
And so this is the email. Hi, I've been watching your videos and they're the best de-stressor around. It's so relaxing to watch you and we love your beautiful smile and fun laugh. Thank you, Laura. And she said, I have an easy salmon recipe that I got from my native Alaskan roommate a long time ago. And this is actually my kids' favorite meal. They voted this better than a kid's meal, the Happy Meal. So that's pretty good. So she starts off, here's what I do. Because she's like me. She doesn't have any measurements, she just does it. So she said, I buy enough salmon from Costco to fill a 9 by 13 dish, which is usually 2 big fillets, but you can do 1. Then I season it with something like Johnny's seasoning salt. I'd never heard of this brand of seasoning salt. Okay, so I'm gonna take our fillets, and these are nice and thick. Uh-oh, I wanna spray this, because sometimes that salmon can get stickery. All right, skin side down. That's it. I'm gonna have to wash my hands, y'all. I can't pick up everything with fishy hands. I don't want to. Okay. So I'm gonna sprinkle it with this, and I did sample it. I put a little bit in my hand, and it's good. It kind of reminds me of ours. But anyway, her daddy uses this on everything he cooks, Laura said. Then I sprinkle a layer of any kind of brown sugar to cover the whole top. All right, Laura. Girl, this is where you and I can take a healthy dish and turn it around. So she said, I sprinkle a layer of brown sugar to cover the whole top. Okay. To me, that would be covering the whole top, right? What you think, Eddie?
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
I think that would be it, maybe a little bit more. And then I cut up a lot of onions, and I like a big, huge, sweet onion. And you pile the onion rings all over the place, a few inches thick. Okay. It's going to be all over the place, Laura.
I hope Laura, and the only thing I would love to hear from Laura is, should they be like, almost like shaved onions versus?
I don't know.
They're almost a half an inch thick as it is.
Yeah.
Just the cut.
Yeah.
So I'd love to hear from her.
I don't know how many layers of onions I'm going to need, but I may need another onion. Because I noticed in some place she says a few inches thick. And then that's what she says. I like and pile the onion rings all over the place, a few inches thick. Then a cover of all of that with a generous second amount of brown sugar. Then I dot the top of it with 3/4 a stick of butter. Then I put it in at 350. Okay, wait, let's do this and then we'll get back.
I got the oven ready to go.
Okay, so I think I used all that onion at one time. I was thinking we did layers, but no. So I'm going to go ahead and put it all in. And then we're going to cover all that with brown sugar.
Did you put the Johnnies on it?
Yes, that was first thing I put the Johnnies on it. Okay. Then I dot it all on the top with about 1/4 of a stick of butter. Then I put it in at 350 for 40 to 45 minutes. And after about 30 minutes, I start basting the melted butter and brown sugar all over the place to melt the rest of the brown sugar still on the fish, that is. Okay. Laura, I just can't thank you enough, girl. It sounds like you and I cook very similarly. So we're just going to dot our butter. And this was about 1/4 of a stick, wasn't it, Teresa?
Yeah. But I
Or a little bit
could
more.
always stitch into the, if you needed more,
Yes.
into your butter dish.
Well, I can imagine how good that butter is going to be melted in that brown sugar. That's going to be delicious.
Eddie, do we have a baster?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Delicious, Laura. Okay, and she said, that's it. All right, let's see. She sent another little note. Oh, hi again. I also spray the pan ahead of time and serve the salmon with plain white rice and peas. And we like to ladle the brown sugar sauce over the rice when we eat it. I hope you try this easy recipe and enjoy it. My kids liked it better than a Happy Meal. Love, Laura Glasgow. Thank you, Laura. So in the oven it goes. Teresa, you want to take it? My hands are
I came to get it and then
coated with
better.
brown sugar. So I hope that I did it correctly, Laura. If I did not, please let me know. Make sure you watch this video and then let me know if I was off a little bit. Okay, Laura, we got the salmon in the oven, but here is my question. Do you know a nice fillet of salmon, I usually cook no more than 8 to 9 minutes in my air fryer. So this one says cook 35 to 40 minutes. So to me, that's a little long for the salmon, but not for the onions. Not for the onions, it's not. So we have put ours on 20 minutes and we're gonna see what we got. But if you tell me it does not overcook that salmon, girl, I'm going with your instructions. Laura, it looks perfectly delicious. And as I said a few minutes ago, I mean, I cooked mine for 9 minutes in the air fryer. So I would think that this was way overcooked, but it doesn't appear to be. And the onions look perfectly wonderful. So your meat's going to be very, very sweet. And how long did we cook this for, Teresa? 35 minutes?
I'd say between 30 and 35.
And I think Laura
I started
suggested...
basting it at 20.
Yeah. Because Laura says she starts basting it at 30 minutes and she cooks it for 40 or 45 minutes.
But a lot of it would depend on how big your
That's
fillets are too.
That's
she said
exactly
she gets
right.
2 from Costco and those would be really big.
It's better than a Happy Meal. It's delicious. And I can imagine that wonderful sauce that's cooked out of it over white rice. Gives it a little Asian flair, I would think. Delicious, Laura. Thank you so much. I will be making this again. Thank you. Love and best dishes. Y'all try Laura's salmon. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.